is up, lovies? Thank you for coming back to this video. We are doing yet another tag. It's called This or That. So let's get right into these questions. I'll leave the link down below where I got these questions for the This or That challenge. It's from YouTube Society, like I stated in my other previous tag video, basically. I don't know if my screen will load, but yes, YouTube Society. Didn't know this was a natural thing, but apparently it is. So I'm serving out some like 90s realness. If you see me adjusting the bandana, do not be concerned, okay? We're still gonna push through. Okay, this or that question. Question 1. Middle school or high school? High school, for sure. Coffee or tea? Coffee all day. Dunkin' or Starbucks to be exact. Pizza or tacos? Ooh, both. I'm not gonna pick. They're delicious. I love tacos. And I love pizza, period. iPhones or Androids? I'm sorry, I am an Apple aficionado, so I had to pick the young iPhone again. I'm sorry. Swimming or running? I hate running, so I'm going to have to pick swimming. I do like being in the water, but I don't really care for swimming. But I'm going to pick for swimming in this instance. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Morning or night? Night. Laptop or tablet? I need both in order to be a functioning student / person. But if I had to pick, laptop. There's just more you can do with that tablet. It just isn't capable of doing, honestly. Okay. Calling or text? Text. Please do not call me. I will not pick up. Please do not make me your emergency contact because I will not pick up. I'm not sorry. Send me a text though. I respond to most of my text messages within a timely fashion, which is like 3 to 5 business days, but still text me. Train or plane? I actually prefer the train. I had to take Amtrak all throughout college in order to come back home, and I just find it just so. Going to the airport, you know, you gotta check in, you gotta go through security, they be trying to touch you, be trying to meld in my hair, and then shit be overweight, and you gotta pay this, pay that. Whereas the train is just simple. You get on, you show your little ticket, and you enjoy your ride. But yeah, train. If you mean like the New York train, then like fuck that shit. No, plane then. But if we're talking like Amtrak train, yes, Amtrak all the way. Amtrak, Metro North, very simple, sufficient, love it. Spotify or YouTube? I don't have a Spotify. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say YouTube for this one, just because there are certain mixes that you cannot find on Spotify or even on Apple Music. Like I follow this one guy named Raheem D. He makes these phenomenal Aaliyah mixes where he like combines her music with like current stuff. He even does stuff with Mariah Carey stuff. He's not on like Spotify because of course he's mixing other artists' work. But yes, I'm gonna pick YouTube. Sorry. Plus they have the Golden Girls on here and Hot in Cleveland, so man. Movies or books? I'm gonna say both. Well, if I had to pick one, I guess books. So that way, you know, you can create your own imagery of what you think the character could look like. So like, you know, kind of like Harry Potter, for instance, like even though the movies are great, you kind of picture Ron, Harry, and Hermione in a different way depending on your point of reference. So I'm gonna go with books. Summer, winter. I kind of don't like either one because they're just very uncomfortable. But if I had to pick summer, because my birthday is technically in the summer, June 8th. Techno or pop? I'm gonna pick pop, but I am partial to techno. Yeah, like the stuff that we had on MySpace, like those techno type of shit, that's definitely my steez and I love it. But pop for the most part. I grew up on pop. I'm a child of the 90s, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Christina Aguilera, Britney, LFO, you know, all those 90 Degrees, all of them. I love them. Pop. Superman or Spider-Man? I don't care for either. I'm gonna say Spider-Man because I saw the latest Spider-Man where he went abroad or whatever. I forgot what it was called. I went with a friend. So I'm gonna say Spider-Man. I think I saw like the Henry Cavill Superman, and I thought it was the most boring thing. Me and my friend Aisha were watching it in her dorm room one day, and we both fell asleep. That's how dry that movie was. Oh yeah. So Spider-Man. I'm gonna give it to the little spidery boy. Marvel or DC? Which one is Suicide Squad? Is it okay? Is Suicide? I love Suicide Squad, so I'm gonna say DC, but I did cry watching the Endgame. I don't know. I'm not that big into those the whatever, but I love Suicide Squad, so I'm gonna say both for this one. I lack so much information about what they are that I can't even make my own decision. Juice or soda? I'm sorry, soda. I know it's bad for you, but I don't really drink juice. Like my mom stopped buying orange juice a long time ago, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the young soda. Chocolate or candy? I really, really love both. But if I had to pick one, definitely more candy. Like I'm like very sweet, sweet, sweet. I have to be in the mood for chocolate. But like I can always grab some like candy type shit. Like the Blows Bubble lollipops, Twizzlers, Sour Patch Kids. I'm always in the mood for those. So cookies. Ice cream or froyo? Ice cream. I feel like froyo doesn't even come close to ice cream. Ben and Jerry's? What? Ben and Jerry's Red Velvet. Try it. It'll change your life. Fruits or vegetables? I'm definitely more of a veggies girl anyway. Broccoli, you can never fuck broccoli up, and it goes great with everything. Fries or chips? Fries if they're only from McDonald's, but chips all the time. America or Europe? Europe. I ain't gotta say. I'm not about to say Trumpito. That's it. Trump. That's why I'm big in Europe. And universal healthcare. Basically, cereal or toast? Cereal. Not really a big fan of toast. I don't know, just like very crunchy. Ugh. Hot dogs or tacos? Tacos. I can't even, last time I've ever asked anyone, but yeah, let's go get some hot dogs. Like, no. Never. We've never said that over here. Magazines or blogs? If I'm at the checkout, then magazines. I don't really read a lot of blogs. I had a blog that I very much abandoned and keep telling myself I'm going to go back to, but I definitely, yeah, I even subscribe to like online magazines. So, magazines for the win. Love or money? Money. I'm sorry. I've seen what my bank account looks like. Money. Unless I'm about to love a man with money, then I'm going to pick both. My mind, my third eye is open. Open up your third mind. Open up your cerebral. Get both. Apple or Microsoft, like I just said. Apple all day. Xbox or PlayStation. I'm not really into video games, so I don't really give a shit about either of those things. T-shirts or shirts. This is kind of weird because it's like, isn't a t-shirt a shirt? But 90 good percent of my wardrobe is just graphic tees, so t-shirts for the win. Curly or straight hair, both, because they just have different vibes. Like when you have straight hair, it, you know, like right now, and as opposed to when I have my curly hair, it's just a different vibe. So I'm gonna say both all day, every day. Chinese or Japanese food? I'm not that familiar with Japanese food, so I'm gonna say Chinese food just out of familiar, just because it's familiar to me. Crash Bandicoot or Spyro? I don't even know who these things are. Like what? Like what are they? I know Crash Bandicoot is some type of video game. Okay, we're gonna skip it. I don't know what any of those things mean. Ariana Grande or Billie Eilish? Love Ariana Grande. I am an Arianator. Yeah, so I love her. Sweetener and Thank You Next. 2 albums that should be in the top 20 albums of the last decade. No cap. Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme? I'm gonna have to say Dunkin' only because there is no Krispy Kreme that is like readily close to me, so I can't really like. But I will say Krispy Kreme's when it's hot blows Dunkin' out the water. But I will pick a Dunkin' donut any day of the week. So pencils or markers? I actually hate the sound of like regular pencils on paper, and I prefer mechanical. And markers always seep through your notebook, so I'm gonna go with mechanical pencils only. That's it. Work or college? It's kind of tough because they both have their own challenges, but like they're different challenges. Like at least when you're working, you have money, but like you can be miserable depending on where you work or who you work with. Whereas in college, you know, make your own friends, but then again, you're broke. So it's like, do you want to be happy and broke, or do you want to have money but be miserable? I'm gonna go with college. So yeah, I had a good time in college. I lived my best life at Howard. TV or Netflix? Netflix. I hate commercials. It's just like, I just hate commercials. Something about them just irritate me down to the pits of my soul. So fuck commercials. Netflix all day. Tattoos or piercings. Tattoos. I cannot do piercings because I have an affinity for keloids. So, and keloids are kind of ugly. So tattoos all day, and I have a few. I don't know if that was like ever obvious. Yeah, I have a few. Bike or scooter? I cannot ride a bike, and I've never been on a scooter, so fuck that question. Pink or purple? Pink? Duh. Halo or Call of Duty? Literally, I've never played either game, so I don't really care. Skateboarding or snowboarding? I've never done either. If I had to pick, probably snowboarding. I feel like if you fall while snowboarding, at least you're hitting snow, but if you're skateboarding, you can just hit pavement or concrete or like a ramp and like really fuck yourself up. So I'm gonna go with snowboarding. Fish or chicken? Chicken. Sorry. Yeah, just chicken. Mexican food or Korean food? I've never actually had Korean food, which is very surprising for someone like me. But Mexican food all day. I could eat Mexican food day in and day out, especially elote. Shit is A1, period. Mac and cheese or tater tots? Mac and cheese all day. There's a restaurant in Connecticut called Mackinac, and it's nothing but different types of macaroni and cheese, and it's literally heaven. It's my favorite comfort food. I love, love, love mac and cheese. When I went through my first breakup, I literally gained a solid 10 pounds because I would just eat macaroni and cheese all the time because it just made me feel really happy. So, mac and cheese all day. Also, Kraft, sponsor me. I love y'all. Period. Nickelodeon or Disney? Disney for the movies, Nickelodeon for the shows because the shows were actually kind of funny on Nick. Let's be honest. Let's have that discussion. Showers or baths? Showers, I don't take baths. I think the concepts of bath are really nice and relaxing, but then like you're really just sitting in your own filth, and I think that's really gross. Ooh, personally. Facebook or Instagram? Instagram. I don't even check my Facebook like that. Internet Explorer or Chrome? Is Internet Explorer still a thing that people have on their computers? Chrome all day. YouTube or Netflix? Probably Netflix because you can find better quality in terms of like even though I watch the Golden Girls on here, it's like really poor. It's on HD, whereas like shows on Netflix are all in HD. So Netflix for the win. Skirts or pants? Neither. Leggings all day. Stretchy pants. I said what I said. Stretchy pants. Spicy food or non-spicy food? Spicy food. Anya always says I'm about to lose my booty hole because I love spicy food, so that's just what I'm going to be dealing with. Apples or bananas? Bananas. The apples make my lips itch. Me and my mom have the same thing where like the skins of the apple like irritate your lips, so bananas. Comedy or horror? Depending on the mood, both. We can actually have both. Like there are some horror films that are actually kind of funny. But I'm gonna say, like all comedies aren't funny, but all horrors are pretty decent. I'm gonna pick horror for this. Pixar or DreamWorks? I can't really pick. They're both really great. Okay, both. I'm not gonna pick. Great repertoire on both companies when it comes to animated movies. So yeah, Shrek or Donkey? Donkey. Eddie Murphy playing the donkey is hilarious. Period. Duh. Puppies or kittens? I think puppies are adorable. Kittens too, but like more so puppies. Uber or Lyft? The CEO of Uber supports Trumpito, so I deleted Uber, never used it again. But I do use Lyft quite often, and they just offered me 50% off despite me living in the suburbs and I have my own car. But Lyft all day. I will leave my Lyft referral code if you don't have Lyft in 2020. You somehow just operate through life without having one. I'll drop my referral code down below. Help a girl out. Toast or bagel? Bagels again. Who is eating toast for fun? Weirdos. Fame or love? Love. Yeah, I don't know. Something about being famous seems both interesting but also very tedious. Like, I don't know. Being hounded all day would just kind of irritate me. Okay. Pasta or noodles? Pasta all day. I can eat all types of pastas. I don't really care. Pineapples or mangoes? Mangoes. I'm sorry, I'm African, so by default, mangoes. Lipstick or eyeliner? I can always do lipstick. I can live without eyeliner. Can't live without a good lipstick. Starbucks or Costa? We don't have a Costa, so Starbucks. McDonald's or Burger King's? McDonald's because those fries and that spicy McChicken. 10 out of 10. Beaches or mountains? Beaches. I mean, yeah, beaches for the most part. I don't think I've ever been like, yeah, let me go up that mountain. Nah, I've seen pretty beach. I'm like, yeah, let's go to that beach. Blue or brown eyes? Basically, they're kind of one and the same. Like, if you strip brown eyes, there's blue underneath. That's why, I don't know if you know Tiny Harris, aka, she was in Escape and T.I.'s husband. She went to Africa to get some surgery, and basically, because she has brown eyes and there's just blue underneath, it was really easy to do that surgery. But I have brown eyes, so I'm gonna pick brown eyes. Brown eyes are beautiful. Let's glamorize it or hype brown eyes up. I feel like blue eyes, green eyes, just all them little exotical looking eyes get hyped up, but brown eyes deserve love. Period. Plants or flowers? Flowers, even though they die 3 days later. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? I actually prefer Pepsi. I feel it's a little bit sweeter than Coke. Money or card/Apple Pay? I never have cash on me. I'm that one friend you already know probably doesn't have cash on her, so card all day or credit card. Just one. Night or day? Night. Museum or zoos? Museums. Zoos are always outside. You have to walk through everything and just like smell the weird animal smell. So museums. Spanish or English? To speak, I already speak English, so I'm going to pick Spanish. Also, like when you hear Spanish from like a native speaker, it feels very sensual, very sexy. Personally, pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. Cats or dogs? I don't know if we already answered this, but dogs for the most part. Mostly turtles. I love turtles. I love turtles and sea otters and penguins. But if I had to pick, dogs probably. Babies or pets? I can afford neither. But I'm gonna say probably a baby. No, baby's more work. Probably a pet. Yeah, they didn't specify what type of pet. I could get like a goldfish. Yeah, pet. Pretty Little Liars or Riverdale? I got into neither of those shows. I started the first episode of Pretty Little Liars and was immediately not interested. And I was like, never got the hype. I think I even tried to read the book before the show came out. Couldn't get into it. It was just way too much happening to these girls that I was like, I'm overwhelmed. And never, ever. Breaking Bad or Games of Thrones? I've actually never seen either, especially Game of Thrones. Yeah, but like the thing about either show is I'm not one of those people who makes it a personality trait. Like, yeah, I've never seen Game of Thrones. I didn't leave it like I've never seen it. For a while, I didn't have cable, so nor was I on page for HBO now or go to watch Games of Thrones, and they're too long. Are they like 2 hours? No, I can't. I literally cannot. Autumn or fall? Aren't they both the same thing? So both. Flowers or chocolate for a first date? Flowers. For life in general, please bring me chocolate. Like that Lindt chocolate. Oh, so good. Yeah, mom or dad. Really depends on the day. Probably neither because they're both annoying. But most days my mom, some days my dad. Right. It is what it is. Yeah. Drama or documentaries? Both can put me to sleep, so what constitutes? Like, is Tyler Perry like a drama? I don't know. I'm gonna say drama. I have to be either in a certain mood to watch a documentary. Ooh, go watch Don't Fuck with Cats on Netflix and then talk to me about it in the comments because it's still fucking me up. Thank you. Pop or rock? Both. I love emo rock. My Chemical Romance might be reuniting, and that is exciting. I love Panic! At the Disco's first album. I've bought it at least 3 times because I would play it so much I would start to skip. So I'm partial. I love both. Good pick. And I just saw Blink-182 in concert this summer. So Vanilla or mint. Chocolate mint or like Thin Mints are my favorite. Justin Bieber or One Direction. I'm gonna say Justin Bieber on this just because when he came out, I was still really into bubblegum pop. Did they come out at the same time? I can't recall. I feel like when One Direction came out, I was very much diverting myself and my interest into more R&B, hip hop, and that sector. So, I mean, I've heard some songs. I thought Zayn was the cutest one at some point in my life because my sister liked them. But yeah, I personally was never like a 1D fan. I was never obsessed. But Justin Bieber has some bop, so I'm gonna give it to him. Theater or cinema? Aren't they both the same? Some of these questions are kind of redundant. I'm like, okay. So my phone doesn't want to focus. Yeah, theater or cinema. The movies, period. Fast food or home cooked. I am notorious for getting things delivered. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of cooking. It's just a lot of work. But some things depends on what's being cooked. But most of the time, I'm always ordering my food out. Study or written work. I don't mind written work. Written work is just busy work. Studying, you have to like really put your all into it. Tinder or Bumble. Bumble. I associate Tinder with like a hookup app, so I don't really. I just seen or met too many skeevy people in there on that app. So Bumble has like a classier selection of guys. Sometimes. Music or reading? Both. I do both. Driving or walking? Driving. Smoking or vaping? I do not vape. I do not support vaping. But to each their own. I would just prefer smoking. Lady Gaga or Beyonce? I hope I don't get any Lady Gaga stands, but I just prefer Beyonce's discography. My favorite Gaga's first two albums are classics to me. Everything else she's put out since then has been very like maybe art pop. I had to grow into appreciating art pop, so yeah. DSLR or mirrorless? Don't know. I know those are camera terms. Mirrorless, is that like where you don't have like a viewfinder? I would need a viewfinder because I need to see myself. So DSLR. I think jawbreaker or chewing gum. Chewing gum. Why would I want a jawbreaker? You suck on those things for like 5 years and it still be like this big. Like why would I want that? Christmas or Thanksgiving. I literally don't care for Thanksgiving. So Christmas. I love Christmas. I count down Christmas all the time. I'm the friend who's watching Christmas movies in October. As soon as Halloween starts, it's basically pre-Christmas to me. Like I don't acknowledge Thanksgiving. I don't care about it like at all. Friends or Scrubs? I wish I thought you'd turn about the terms. Like, why would I choose a scrub over some Friends? But then I remember y'all talking about the show. Scrubs. I never thought Friends was funny, and it's just a ripoff of Living Single, which was hilarious, by the way. Online shopping or offline shopping? Definitely online shopping because I could do it in my underwear, and my credit card information is saved. So, yeah. So that was it. It's actually 100 questions. We did 100 fucking questions of this or that. That is amazing. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Thank you. I feel like you got to know who I am, what I like, what I don't like. Hope you're feeling this look. It's a look, it's a vibe, it's a moment. Anyway, thank you. Have a great day, lovies. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell button. There's more content coming your way, and we out. Bye.